4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment, know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I'ma let the hammer smoke. And y'all never seen me Earl. Shout out to Manigoat, the leg sawed off then I pop. Shout out D'Angelo, well you can catch a ball head, ho. Shout out to Amber Rose, your bitch asking how does it feel? Shout out D'Angelo, then I make them texts disappear. Shout out to Vanish Mode, I'm talking throw them toys away. Shout out to Andy though, to spin off after all that. Like the Amanda show, my niggas animals. We just avoiding the cell. Your package ever got lost? That shit annoying as hell. You ever heard that battle ram and know you going to jail? Kicked in the door at 11:45? Cause your man sold a quarter to 12? Huh?
That was fire.
Shout out to the trappers, we are back lit. It's D.I. the Henny Man Battle Rap Trapping. We definitely got the streets. Right, shout out STL Street Report for that clip right there. That's from my trip to St. Louis, man. That's my opponent B-Mac. That battle will be dropping soon. But let's get into this news, man. We got a lot to talk about. First and foremost, we could keep it in St. Louis real quick, man. B-Magic and A-Verb had a little back and forth real quick. A-Verb seemed to be ready to get back in the ring. He been calling out young N-words, old N-words, St. Louis N-words, all that. He retweets a clip of B-Magic rapping that says, nobody effing with this type of rapping. Verb says, you keep tripping, I'ma have to see you, bro. Magic says, let's make some money, fool. This is a sport, gang. I'm with the smoke, LOL. Verb say yeah, with the shrug emoji. Magic say yeah too, with the shrug emoji and the salute emoji. Verb says, Verb versus Magic sounds dangerous, and that's where it ended at. So I'm gonna ask y'all, what y'all think about A-Verb versus B-Magic, a little STL on STL crime? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep it in the Midwest for a second, cause when the madness coming, Calicoe done threw a couple of opponents in the air to see what the people think. The main ones the people are reacting to is Shotgun Suge. Now Shotgun Suge posted a little video on Twitter. It really had nothing to do with Suge, but Suge responded and said, get ready, N-word. So I don't know if that means it's officially booked or what, but I'm a big fan of that battle right there, man. I got a lot of people calling him out right now, though, because Mike P, who just put on a good performance over there at the trenches, took to Twitter and said, Ununice, November, let's make history. You're incredible. As for December, Calicoe, it'd be an honor if you were my last battle. You are one of the greatest ever. I just had Battle of the Year contender with the future of your city. Send me on my way out. So it seems to me like Mike P not only is calling Calicoe out, he almost seem to be calling him out for Winter Madness, which is always in December. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that battle, man. I don't think this is the first time Mike P said he wanted to battle Calicoe, so that might be something he really want to do. And since we talking about Ununice and Cal and all that, Ununice took to Twitter with a kind of cryptic tweet. He says, well, no Winter Madness for me, huh? Tags Calicoe and says, guess I'm the new boogeyman. Calicoe says, I guess you are, young man. I actually thought that could be match of the year, but he basically told me he was straight. It's like he really didn't entertain it, which was a surprise to me. I loved the matchup and really won it. I don't know what matchup he was talking about, but apparently Ununice almost had an opponent on Winter Madness and it's not going down. Y'all let me know who y'all wanted that opponent to be and who y'all want to see Ununice against in the comments. Shout out to Cal. He seemed to be putting together another classic card. Matter of fact, tag him and tell him book Henny on Winter Madness. Let's not forget, I did have one of the best performances that weekend last year. Tag Cal, remind him what's up. All right, now we just had a dope event that included Swamp and Snake Eyes, two of the battles of the night, man. Great performances from both of them. I actually did an interview after the battle. Check this out real quick.
I wanted to ask you your recap of T-Rex and Snake Eyes, the main event.
I was mad they was the main event because we was supposed to be main event. I do not like being main event, but I didn't want Snake Eyes to be able to run to the internet and say, I'm box office Snake. But Rex saved the day. Okay. Rex whipped that boy ass.
Alright, now Snake Eyes post this on his Twitter with the caption, if this ain't hating, I don't know what is. This motherfucker scared to boogie, y'all. And tag Swamp. Swamp says, very disrespectfully, B-word, I told you personally I hate you. What the F? I don't know. I feel like that battle gonna happen, man. I don't know nothing behind the scenes, but if a league ain't picked that one up while the energy is high, y'all tripping. Swamp talking about retiring and all that. Let's get that one handled real quick. Okay, something else I've reported on recently, man. The Endgame Bullpen Battle League card has been put on Tubi in its entirety from what I understand. A little bit of questions and controversy behind it. Loso takes to Twitter and says, John had nothing to do with the battles being on Tubi, but y'all still gonna run with that narrative. I am HBY says, how did those battles get on Tubi anyway? Loso says, I'm assuming that company who was behind the sponsorship did it behind Avo and John's back. They never paid Avo, so it should have never been uploaded and never communicated anything with John and Don. John never even had the footage. Which I guess would make sense for Ruin Your Day to tweet and say, does anyone have a link to these in-game battles that are on YouTube? So I don't know, it might be something going on behind the scenes with that whole event. I thought that story was over, but I guess it continued. All right, now, Eazy the Block Captain and ARP had an interesting conversation earlier, man. Someone asked ARP, one more blue room and we'll leave you alone. ARP responded and said, Holla vs. Lux, Cash vs. Rex, Goods vs. K, Will vs. Eazy rematch, Cal vs. Show, Rose vs. Fire, Daylight vs. Math vs. QB verse. I'm not sure what those emojis mean, but I guess that's what he would want if he did do one more blue room. Eazy the Block Captain says, I'm good on that rematch, sir. ARP says, you ain't getting away with not seeing his A game. Eazy says, that ish over. He gotta live with that one. ARP says, money talks, hashtag RBE. Eazy the Block Captain says, not to all people. My phone bill paid laughing emoji. ARP says, phone bill? We do Mercedes dealerships over here. You don't see that on IG every time out? Eazy says, I'm not a car N-word. I like SUVs or trucks, but that's paid too, laugh out loud. ARP says, dude, we do those too. Just go check the actual files. It's been like that since 2018. You ain't see Mook posting them vids at the BMW lot fresh off the RBE weekend? Stay observant. He says, don't talk heavy if an offer not gonna be text to me. I like results in ish. That's where their conversation ended at, but let me know what y'all think. Is ARP gonna do another blue room? Would y'all wanna see a Ill Will versus Eazy the Block Captain rematch? And if not, who would y'all wanna see Eazy verse over there in the blue room? Let me know all that in the comments, and while we at it, Eazy went back and forth with another battle rapper. This one is a guy who he just featured on their show and put together a very fire interview, Math Hoffa. It started from Math's tweet that I said yesterday where he said, stop by the TBL event yesterday and got the itch. Tay Roc says, you got a rash or something? Stop playing. You know who to come see when you come back. TBE Media says, Math Hoffa, these folks act like you wasn't the most feared battle rapper in the era Tay Roc was in. I would take a one-rounder first though. Don't go in there with Rock like that. And where it might try to make you an art show. Math Hoffa quoted Allen Iverson practice. We talking about practice? Eazy the Block Captain gets involved and says, if you need practice, you should stay away from me. Math responds and says, you sure about that? Eazy says, we could get it done today. Math Hoffa says, you been having a rough time since you backed out our negotiations, huh? Laughing emoji. Eazy says, seems like it. I'll be good in a few days. Technically, that was a backhanded negotiation. I don't know. Are we going to see Math Hoffa versus Eazy the Block Captain? We all heard him say he got another big battle coming up. I'm saying he got the itch. I don't know, man. But all right, that's all I got for now, man. It was hell making this blog anyway. In the meantime, in between time, let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the street.
We out here chilling, reminiscing, sipping Henny, smoking sour, leaving flowers for the day. Shit ain't been the same since you left. Hit me like a hole in a chair. We out here chilling, reminiscing, sipping Henny, smoking sour, leaving flowers for the day. Shit ain't been the same since you left. Hit me like a hole in a chair.
Days like this and she ain't lie. It's not even 10 a.m. and I'm drinking and getting high. I'm doing whatever to keep me from saying bye. I can hear my grandmother right now like take your time. I'm hoping to make her proud. Was praying it wasn't true, but knowing it was your time was sick when I got the news. My grandpops and pops, goddamn I'ma miss them too, cause they taught me to be a man and now I'm raising a few. Remember smoking with Josh, busting that 50 y'all. Living like tomorrow was promised and many more. But now in your memory, I'm letting this Henny pour. For all my people that's gone, I'm doing this shit for y'all from the heart.
We out here chilling, reminiscing, sipping Henny, smoking sour, leaving flowers for the day. Shit ain't been the same since you left. Hit me like a hole in a chair.